Hello, guys. How are you doing?
Hi, Anis. If you're saying hi to us or to the participants.
We are fine, and participants can chat with us.
Fine. Great. So we will wait a bit for everyone now to join. I see we have certain people already joined, and good morning, Andrews, as well. And everyone is welcome here. So we will be pretty short and quick, and just we want to um, give a quick update on what's new on the last quarter. So that's why for today we have here with us Banas, who is our customer success manager from Frontu, and Sergeyus, who is the head of the product, and me, and I will be the moderator of today. So first of all, I want to tell that we will not be covering, or we will not have a time to cover all the new things which we have implemented in last quarter, but we will cover some of them which we think might be interesting for you. And this event will be recorded. So later on, if you want, you can review it again or share with somebody, and it will be available as well on YouTube channel. So yeah, what I will now pass the floor to Vanas and Sergeyus. So guys, let's start and see what's new in front of you from the last quarter.
Yes, so hello everyone. Nice to see so much of you. Hi to Audronė, Tomas, Remigijus, Aistė, Dimitris, and so on. So let's jump to the business. And as we have limited time, I will present a few new features, what we have now in our front system. So first feature, what I would like to tell you about is that you can filter out work orders, previously tasks. As we all know, we are used to tasks, but now we use different definition work orders. So you can filter out work orders according to the user to whom you assigned it. So this is a great way to manage generate your workflow, to manage the tasks you are assigning to your employees, and to see for example, if separate departments are responsible for different parts of jobs or different parts of work orders, so you can manage more easily the workflow in general and just have the list of the work orders which are relevant to you, not to see the whole list, because in most of the companies, the division is based on the employees for the administrators. So yeah, so this is one of the features, because before you could only filter out by one employee. Next thing is what we are having, what we implemented is that whenever you open work order history, you can see the history about the actions which was done with this work order. So now you can see not only the history of what was done to it, but who made it. So who made the changes, who archived, who updated the work order, who made any kind of changes or postponed work order, and so on and so on. Why is it important? Because in some companies of our clients, they are using permission groups for the employees or administrators to keep the system clean, to keep everything in line. They're using permission groups and not allowing other employees to do certain things with the object or with the work order itself. Now, whenever some changes are made, you can track who changed it and maybe ask what was the reason why he did it. So, because it's really important to see the whole logged history about the work order itself. One more feature what we improved is our credit status logic. So what we have here, you can see in the, this is relevant to the customers who are using credit statuses. So if you have created, for example, overdue or not paid credit status, you can now add a tick box that task creation would be disabled. What does it mean? It means whenever someone is trying to create a task for the client who has credit status with this sort of tag to it or setting to it, then the task will not be created. The save button or add jobs and more button just will not be active. It will be grayed out and you will not be able to do any changes to it. What you can do in this case, you can reach out to the administrator, ask, why is this so? Why is the buttons not active? What is reason? But in these cases, you will get as well a pop-up message that it's due to the credit status. And what you can do, you can just create work order draft, and whenever the credit issues is solved, then you can transfer the draft to the work order list and create a new work order.
And
Yes.
I think this one, Banas, is something what a lot of customers was waiting for, and I can ping that. I think this is one of the most important things what we would like to announce, and that's why we are here, three of us. And yeah, Banas, let us hear about what is that? What the new things is coming out, and maybe Sergejus will cover what's the future of that.
Yes. So now we have
Sorry, Banas, we don't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sorry about that. So technical issues. So this is about remarks, and most of our clients are using remarks. In most of the cases, remarks are used for adding photos. You can add remarks before the task or after the task is finished, just for the employee to make sure that he did the job. And in some cases, we got asked that they would like to remove certain photos or download only one photo from the remarks field. So what we did, we added the functionality to download separately every photo you added to the remarks field. So if you want to download and delete as well, so there are added 2 extra buttons, and you do not have to delete the whole remark. You can choose only one image which you would like to delete or download it. Just pop-up window will appear to make sure that you meant to do it. So if you want to delete it, you will be asked, are you sure about that? Then you press submit, and then you can remove one picture at a time, or you can remove the whole remark. So this is a little bit of improvement in the remarks field.
Now I had a feeling what is when you rush too much. So this is a good feature, but the thing what I was talking about is the next one, right, Benas?
Yes.
That's something big for us, and yeah, let us tell what is that exactly.
So yes, Sergejus, I will pass the floor to you, and please.
Okay, so this is something that we were working for quite a time. So idea is very simple. We understood that a lot of our customers are on the phone. So really service team, especially when it's a season, they are on the phone like with the customers, with internally in the team, discussing anything. What it's important to implement the service order as soon as possible, stoppers, bottlenecks. So what we figure out that to make the communication clear and to make the history of the communication available for you, we added a new functionality. So it's like we integrated a messenger inside for service order team to communicate with each other. What you see right now on the screen, so this is the first steps. This basic functionality now allows you just to communicate between service manager and the technicians team, but you can also test it out. So we can enable you if you would like to check it out, to try it out, and to give us feedback. So today in the morning before our event, I already got some good feedback about this functionality. So if you would like to check it out, please let us know. I'm just very briefly explain what we plan to do next. So our vision that this functionality will allow not just to chat, but also help to resolve some situations. For example, inform technicians how we're doing. So, for example, each morning we could send them some stats how they did yesterday. Each in the end of the week we can send them some comparison how the efficiency is looking. We can send some reminders to them through the chat, configure it like not forget to complete the task or to stop the task after working hours, etc., etc. So we are planning different things. We are also thinking about possibility to integrate artificial intelligence and give options to technicians or service managers to use prompts and then check some relevant information, maybe like figure out what relevant task were with the same situation, with the same fault and issue. So right now we are in the process of collecting feedback. We would like as much our customers to check it out, to give your visions how you could use it to have even more value from Frontu. And we really plan to improve this functionality in the way to bring even more value to you, our customers, from Frontu as a service solution.
So, Sergejus, does that mean that customers in the future could leave WhatsApp and messengers, which is third parties, alone and just work in the field service with this kind of messenger? That's the goal?
Yeah, one of the steps what we're thinking about the next. So when we will create some configuration for reminders, for communication better for internal teams, our idea is to move forward to improve communication with the customers. So I know that a lot of service managers are like asking customers to send some images, like to make a better diagnostics, or just collecting requests via phone or with the WhatsApp. So we're thinking about the next steps also to integrate some messenger that you are using like Viber or WhatsApp, and just to communicate with customers also via chats and trigger some task requests or tasks on the base of this communication. So idea is like very simple, just as everyone is used to messengers, a lot of them are in place. So we thought we see that our users are using them because it's must have. So we just thought that it would be great to integrate this solution in Frontu. And this is like crucial for us to understand if it will really help our customers. So in this moment, to move forward with this implementation, so we need feedback from our customers. So please let us know if you would like to test, and we would look forward for your feedback to understand.
And maybe the question is that also could be in the future possibility for unlimited options of different kind of notifications, meaning I have heard that there is requests of notification for that and this and that. So will that mean that we would be able more to be more flexible about that?
So we are thinking to improve our existing notification add-on, integrate it with Messenger, improve it. So what we'll definitely think, we would probably use this Messenger to send also emails and SMS for our internally or for the customers. So the idea of this Messenger is to be more flexible with different use cases, workflow automations, and the sky's the limit. The only thing what we need to understand if some stuff is really needed for you. If it's really needed, like to have very, very customizable configuration that only based on your case. Maybe in future we will do it, but right now we will just talk about needs and implement those needs and see how to improve the functionality for you, our customers.
One point maybe from my side, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask in the chat, or you can reach us as well via email or the chat in your account. But what Sergejus said, that we are waiting really much for your feedback, as we are doing the best and trying to be the best for you, and how you can do that. So first of all, you can just ask in intercom chat, or if you have a communication with Sergejus, Banas, or with me, or with any other colleague from Frontu, just ask. The best way and the easiest way would be just to ask in the chat, online chat, for possibility to test it out. What will happen next? So we will enable that for you, and you will be able to test it in your account. No installation, nothing is needed. Am I right, Sergejus, or
yes.
Anything else?
Yes.
Okay, well, there might be some questions. There are some more things we want to cover this time as well. Sergejus, maybe you can tell us more about some new thing, which is this year new thing. Maybe not so new for some customers who already are using this, but for those ones who don't know, definitely something new.
Yeah, this is our service packages. So this is a new value proposition for our customers. So if you need consultation, if you need to integrate your ERP or accountancy solution with Frontu, if you need the help to analyze your processes and help you to digitalize, and a lot of other stuff, we just packed in service packages. We were providing different stuff. And in addition, we new thing that appeared, this yearly process optimization review. So it's like offline meeting when we are visiting you, reviewing how you're working with Frontu and providing you insights how to get more value from Frontu, from using certain features that maybe you don't know, or focused on your process. So this is also something new that we tested that really have a good feedback from our customers.
Okay, we have not maybe a related question about Messenger. However, this question time to time pops up. The question about the iOS system, which so Remigius is asking. So when the Frontu will have fully iOS capable. So from my side, 10 cents, which I can add. So definitely any kind of business solution is working based on request, and until that request is somewhere where we can cover the cost of let's say delivering that. So until now, meaning that our focus markets are the ones where there are not much of iOS users. But Sergejus, is there anything from your side?
From technical point of view, we are preparing for that, but we are preparing for that like very technically. So right now there is options to use the same code base that we are using for Android native application for iOS. Now it's in beta mode. By the end of the year, they probably will be already not buggy and working, and we are already doing preparation to move forward, but probably it won't happen until the end of next year. If it will be possible, we will do it. But our idea to have the one code base, because to develop separate app that we are developing for 10 years, it's really complicated.
Thank you, Sergejus. And once again, I want to thank you, Banas and Sergejus. We wanted to try to give you a short updates. We will see if your feedback will be needed here as well. And if you see that we need to do such updates more often, so we will do that definitely. One more thing, we want to invite you definitely for the field service talks or FSM talks, which will happen in Lithuania this year. But for today, Benas and Sergejus, I want to say thank you for your time and thank you for sharing some news with us, and see you next